All right, just gotta put on this last bolt and done. The pumpkin mobile is now ready to go. This go-kart kit was one of the best things I've ever bought in my entire life. I cannot wait to ride this thing.
Dash!
Yeah, what is it?
Have you seen the news?
No, what's on the news? You know I never watch the news.
Dude, it's terrible. It's spreading across the whole town. There's a virus outbreak.
Another virus? Are you serious?
Dude, are you not taking this seriously? They say that the symptoms can cause death. Come on. You have to see this newscast.
Okay. There's no way this can be that big of a deal, Ruby. You know the news is always over-exaggerating things, right?
They called for an entire evacuation of the town. Look.
All right, I'm watching.
Breaking news. There's a new virus outbreak called the glitch that is spreading around town. Sources say that it started at the hospital when a patient came in with a huge pimple on his back that popped. What came out was a weird, glitchy-looking block that is now spreading quickly across the town. The mayor has announced for everyone to evacuate as soon as possible. Do not touch it under any circumstances. Research shows that if you touch it, you may die.
Okay, are they talking about our town? Nothing that interesting ever happens in our town.
Come on. If you don't believe it, let's just go and ask at the hospital and see how bad it is or something.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Let's go over to the hospital. That's where the news lady said that it started, right?
Yeah?
If this whole thing is actually so dangerous, then why don't we go check out the hospital?
Remember, don't touch anything that looks weird, okay?
All right, I'm checking. You know the hospital is right next to our house, right? So if this thing was such a big deal, then we would have to evacuate, yeah.
Why are you talking weirdly like that?
I don't know, I was trying to tease you. All right, Ruby, we're almost at the hospital. What is that?
What's happening to the hospital?
Hold on. This thing was actually real? Is that the infection that they were talking about?
I told you so. I told you it was real.
Okay, well, Ruby, that thing is spreading really fast and our house is literally right there. What do we do?
I don't know. Just run away from it. Don't touch it. We have to evacuate. We have to listen to what the news said. I'll have to pack my computer.
No,
my clothes.
Ruby, we are not evacuating just because of a little weird goo.
Are you sure you don't want to evacuate? Dude, did you see how big that was?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just a weird goo.
It's not just a weird goo. It causes people to die. We have to evacuate.
Okay, well, hold on. What about instead of evacuating, we just secure up our house in order to keep it out?
How are we gonna do that?
Well, what are hospitals always built out of?
They're built out of, iron or I don't know.
Exactly, iron blocks. Iron blocks are super strong because they always keep stuff in. If anything tries to break through iron blocks, they can't get through because, they're super strong. What if we just cover our entire house with iron?
I don't think that's gonna work. Dash, if we build our house like a hospital, it's just gonna get taken over like the hospital's getting taken over right now.
Well, the hospital in town is kind of old. They probably don't have the latest and greatest wall technology. I'm sure if we just secure up our house a little bit, then we can stop that thing from even touching us.
You think so?
And hold on. We can even put some sanitizer dispensers in front of our house, to kill all the germs from this virus.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, well, not at this rate. That thing is spreading fast, and by the time we finish, it's already gonna be at our house. Hold on, we need to find some strong glass that we can put on our walls. What about this reinforced glass?
Okay, just put that on everything, I guess.
This place is gonna be like a top security research lab. You know those research labs where they're developing viruses and stuff?
Wait, there are people making viruses?
Yeah, it's weird.
I didn't know that was a thing.
But anyways, we need to make our place super top secure so that thing does not have any chance of breaking in. Wait, so what do people know about this virus so far? It just came out of a guy's pimple that popped?
Apparently. I don't even know if that's true. It's just saying sources say. What's the source? They didn't even say the source.
Well, they probably talked to the doctor who saw the pimple pop, right?
Maybe. But what if the doctor died because he touched the goo and stuff?
I guess that is a possibility.
Okay, iron.
All right, well, here, I'm going around covering up our entire house with a bunch of this stuff right now. This stained reinforced glass is pretty strong. I don't think anything can get through this, but we've got a lot of glass.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a bunch of iron around the whole house.
All right, nice. Just a nice iron border. You know what? I think I need to start replacing the glass in our house with commands. Let me go ahead and type out a command, / replace near 50 light gray glass with some of this reinforced glass. Reinforced tinted glass. Boom, there we go. All right, look, now all of the glass on our house should be reinforced.
Nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. More walls.
Whoa, okay, now our entire house is just covered in an iron wall. Well, hold on. We should do that idea that I brought up earlier. We should put some sanitizer dispensers in front of our house.
Sanitizer dispensers? Like what?
You know how in public bathrooms they have dispensers that you can get sanitizer from?
Well, yeah, they also have dispensers for soap. I use the ones with soap in it.
I think we should use sanitizer. We can use the really, really extreme stuff, the 99% alcohol sanitizers. You know the ones that burn whenever you put it on a paper cut?
Are those safe for people to use?
Ruby, they're literally in public restrooms.
Okay.
But we're not going to be using them on people. We're going to be using it on this glitch virus. Here's what I'm thinking we do. Let's put a bunch of sanitizer bottles inside of these dispensers, and then let's just put dispensers all around the entrance of our house. If anyone wants to come in or out of the house, they're also going to have to get dispensed by this.
I think that's a good idea. We need to disinfect it.
Exactly. And wait a second, hold on. You know, like those double doors? What are they called? Like airlock doors, where there's two doors. You have to go in the room, clean yourself, and then you can go through the other door.
Oh, like a disinfection chamber?
Yeah. One of those clean chambers. We need to build one of those too. But here, first we should probably work on this sanitizer thing. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone dust. Oh man, this is actually so cool. I've always wanted to have a sanitizer dispenser in front of my house.
Well, you do that. I think you'll have to replace all of our floors with iron, or at least like something underground with it.
Yeah, wait a second. Can the infection spread through ground? Can it spread through the floor? Like through just random blocks in the dirt?
I actually don't really know. The newscaster lady didn't really say anything like that.
They were probably trying to evacuate because they're weak.
Weak?
Yep, we don't do evacuating. We're standing our ground.
I think that we should probably leave the town at some point, but we're trying out your idea for now.
I'm sure this whole virus situation is gonna blow over, just like every other virus. It's just, you know, everyone panics at the start, and then they come out with a cure, and then it's all good. And oh snap, this sanitizer room is looking so sick. It is working perfectly.
Okay, yeah, the redstone leads all the way into... Wait a second, there's a hole in our window. The virus is gonna get in through there.
Okay, well, what are we supposed to do about that? We need the redstone.
I don't know. Maybe we need to, like, build something around it.
I have an idea. What if we just use an observer? If we put an observer down over here, then this should work the exact same as flicking the lever. Look, you flick the lever, and then the blocks come down.
It scared me.
It's just sanitizer, but anyways, this is pretty good. Should we put this around the entire house or just the front?
Maybe the entire house. What if people try to, like, walk up to our house, knock on the doors to come in and stuff, or, like, try to climb in through our windows? They need to be disinfected.
Yeah, true. They are going to need to be disinfected. All right, well, in that case, I'm going to grab some of these dispensers, and let's just put them around the entire top of our walls over here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. I'm thinking we could literally just put a ring of these sanitizer dispensers all around the house and then have redstone on top of them.
Okay, let's see here. Does everything have redstone in it? What's inside of this thing?
Here, Ruby, you want to put the redstone down? I'm putting all the dispensers. Just put a layer of blocks on top of the dispensers like this, and then put some redstone on top of that.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Oh my goodness, you really set the entire floor of our house into iron too? Did you mean to do this?
Yes.
All right, well, here, let's continue with the dispensers. You know, I was kind of hoping that I would go go-karting today. I just bought this new go-kart kit that lets me make a go-kart shaped like a pumpkin, but this is pretty fun too.
Is that seriously what you're worrying about right now?
Wait, is my go-kart protected within the walls? Let me see. Yes, it's still here. And, Ruby, there's some holes in the wall you missed over here.
Fill them in.
I'm doing the dispensers. You fill them in.
I'm doing the walls. You fill them in.
Okay, fine. I'll fill them in. Let's just put some more iron down over here. There we go. Hopefully this infection stuff can't spread through iron.
Well, you're the one that said to make it out of iron, so if it
Whoa.
does, it's your
I just said
fault.
what our hospital's made out of, and you said iron.
Yeah, but then you said that we needed to make everything outside of the house outside of iron. Or, wait, what did I just say?
Okay, it doesn't matter. I've got all of these dispensers laid around the house. Now the next thing we need to do is put a block of iron on top of them and then run a redstone line across all of these.
I'm working on putting the iron down.
I'll start putting the redstone down then. Let me go ahead and grab some redstone dust, and then let's just put the redstone going all around this entire setup. Are you sure this isn't overkill for this little virus? I'm sure people are gonna come up with a cure for it soon.
I do not want to die, dude.
Okay, fair enough. The symptoms were pretty bad. Let's just put a bunch of redstone around all of these dispensers. We should probably connect these dispensers to a different lever than the one at our main house. Ruby, the virus is spreading more, I think.
What? Where?
It's taking over more of the hospital. Look.
Wait, what? It is!
Oh, snap. Okay, it's coming to our house quick. It's literally just reaching out to our house.
Hurry up, I said.
All right. How are we going to connect this redstone to our house? We can probably just do the same method over here with a tower of redstone torches. Here's what I'm thinking. We could have another lever over here on this side, and then another tower of redstone torches just like this. This is looking pretty good so far.
Okay, just gotta get through this part.
Okay, hold on. I think this works. If I just connect this redstone to this torch like this. Ruby, you want to try flicking that lever down there? Is this going to work?
Lever?
Actually, wait, I'll do it. I just got to flick this lever down here, and then let's see. Is this going to power the redstone? It does! Perfect! And I'm pretty sure it just fired off a bunch of sanitizer. Yep, it looks like it worked perfectly.
Can you fix this part? I don't really understand what it's supposed to do when it goes into our roof.
We don't need it to go into our roof. You can just end it over here.
Oh, okay.
Because the redstone's coming from this side. So all we need to do now is just grab some repeaters and then put them all across the ceiling like this. Whoa! Are you seeing how much sanitizer we are shooting out? We are sanitizing the whole city with this.
I think we're gonna run out of hand sanitizer.
Well, we've got 9 shots in there. We should be fine for quite a while. It's not like many people are going to be coming to our house anyways.
Okay, well, we have to hurry. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm putting down as much of this redstone stuff as I can. There we go. That looks good. Now, if we flick this lever, it should send a line of sanitizer going around our entire house. Let me put some signs here to label them so we know which one's which. I'm gonna put a sign over here saying front door, and then a sign over here saying whole house.
Man, our house looks crazy right now.
Yeah, it does look pretty crazy, but the front door is still a vulnerability.
How? It's just gotta... Oh, it doesn't have the... Oh.
We have the sanitizer, but we don't have the double door system. I think we should really do that.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna replace all of this floor with iron.
Hold on. I've got an idea too. What if we just move this entire staircase over here a few blocks out, and then we can make this part the clean room?
Oh, yeah, the sanitation station.
Yeah, there's gonna be the sanitation station. And hold on, you know what would be really good for the sanitation station?
What?
What if we make it really hot, like a sauna?
Oh, I see. So it'll kill a lot of different sicknesses and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure heat kills all the germs. That's what you do whenever you want to purify water. You boil it, don't you?
I think so. Do we need to put windows on this place, or can it be all iron?
It can be all iron, I'm thinking, but let's make the walls a little bit bigger so we have some more space. There we go. This is starting to look pretty epic.
Okay, looking good, looking good.
So this is gonna be the room where you get cleaned, and ooh, we can also put some hazmat suits in here, so only people wearing hazmat suits can come into the house. That could be an extra layer of defense.
Hazmat. There are no hazmat suits in our creative inventory.
We just need to find some sort of suit that makes it so people can't spit on us. What about an astronaut spacesuit?
Wait, that sounds like a good idea.
This could actually work really good. As long as it has a helmet, then that's gonna be perfect. But anyways, we need to put a door over here. Let's see, what should we do for the door system? We don't want just random people coming up to our door.
Maybe a kind of doorbell or something?
A doorbell could work, but Ruby, I don't think you need to put on the hazmat suit right now. You still haven't gotten the virus.
I still don't know how it spreads. I'm gonna keep this on.
Yeah, fair enough. It could spread through the air. But a doorbell system could be good, but that's gonna rely on someone being inside of the house at all times.
We're not gonna be outside of the house at all, are we?
I mean, what if we go outside for groceries or something and then there's no one home?
Okay, well maybe we should just put a password on the door.
Okay, yeah, we could do a password. I like that. Let me go ahead and grab a key panel real quick, and I guess we can just put it right here. What should we set the code to? We gotta set it to something that everyone will remember.
9876.
9876. All right, you know what? That's random enough. 9876 it is. Whenever you enter this, the door's gonna open up. And hold on, we should probably replace these walls over here with some more iron too. We don't want to just have wood sticking on the sides.
Okay, iron, and iron.
And then I guess this next door over here can be, let's see. Ooh, what if we use these doors over here? The warning doors. These ones look way better. Definitely stronger.
How do we open them?
Well, I think we're gonna have to do another keypad here. Let's just set the code to the same thing. 9876. Boom. There we go. And then if you enter the code, the door doesn't open. What?
How do you open it?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure. Wait a second, I think I know why. It's because the block over here isn't a solid block.
Huh?
If we make this block a solid block, then it can transmit the redstone, and the door opens. Boom.
I don't really get it, but okay.
You can't use glass to transmit redstone. Redstone doesn't go through glass.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, I'm putting a bunch of key panels down over here. We've got the sanitation room. Now we just gotta make it hot.
And we need to put some suits in there too.
Yeah, I'm thinking in order to make it hot, we can put some campfires down. Ruby, you want to work on the dressing room part of this room?
I was just gonna put the suits out here, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll do that.
Out in the open where the infection can get us?
Well, yeah, they have to put on the suit first to get in here, right? Or do they put on the suit after they get in? I don't know. I'll just put the suit inside.
I think inside would make more sense because that way the suits can't get infected themselves.
I see.
Because what if the infection gets on the suits?
Okay, let's see here. Some of this and that and this and that.
Let me go ahead and stack this floor down a little bit over here so that we can have a little bit of space for the campfires.
And then suit.
That's looking pretty good. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and put a bunch of campfires all over the floor. There we go. This is gonna make the room nice and toasty.
Looking good, looking good. Ooh, it's hot in here.
It is quite hot. I guess we can make the floor out of some tinted glass to keep all of the smoke away. But this should still heat up the room pretty good.
There we go.
And oh, I don't think the tinted glass is keeping the smoke away. That's fine. This is looking pretty good though.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, but it should keep everything super duper sanitary. So after you go through the main door, then you can go inside of the house and hopefully you're clean when you're inside of the house.
Well, I guess we're probably ready for the infection now.
Yeah, if the infection comes out, we got our 2 levers over here. We should be perfectly fine.
Wait, where are we gonna watch the infection spreading from to make sure that we're safe?
Oh, wait a second. We should add some security cameras. That's a good idea.
Okay, let's see here. We'll make the kitchen into the security room.
Ooh, okay, yeah. You want to work on the security room? I'll go put the cameras outside. This is actually going to be perfect because we'll be able to keep an eye on the virus without actually having to go risk ourselves.
I don't really know make a security room, but I'll do my best.
All right, just gotta put some cameras down over here. Ruby, the virus is spreading very, very rapidly towards our house.
Wait, what? Already?
It's been spreading this whole time. Okay, hold on. I'm coming into the house. Let me enter in the passcode. There we go. And then, okay, I gotta put on the armor. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm fully kitted out in my hazmat suit, and I've got the camera monitor. We should be able to view the spread of the virus through this.
Okay, put the camera monitor in one of these frames.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Camera number 1. Ruby, the virus is spreading very, very quickly. Look at how fast it's going. I think the bigger it gets, the faster it goes.
So how does it spread?
I don't know. It's just propagating throughout the world. Well, so far it's only spreading through dirt and, grass blocks. Those blocks are very dirty. Let's see how it does against our iron blocks.
Does it have to touch it to get spread to it?
It looks like whatever it touches, it infects too.
Oh no.
It's getting so big. Look at this thing.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Oh no, wait, it's starting to get really, really fast. I'm starting to kind of have some doubts about our house being able to survive all this.
Wait, what's wrong with our house?
I mean, this thing doesn't look like it's stopping. I don't know if it's gonna stop for the iron blocks.
What? Okay,
Hold on. Where is it? I'm gonna go activate the whole house dispensers. There we go. I just spammed it a little bit. Now, where's the virus at? Ruby, the virus? I don't think it was even affected by the sanitizer.
No. What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. It still hasn't hit our house yet.
I wish we had a helicopter or something.
Okay, maybe evacuating wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I'm sure our house can still defend it. Okay, it has made contact with the house. Are we fine? Is the house good? What's going on?
I don't know. I can't see.
Ruby, it's starting to make its way over. Wait, Ruby, do you hear that? It's starting to make some noises. It's in our house.
Dash, I don't feel too good.
What do we do? Hold on. The go-kart. I'm gonna try to escape through it. Ruby, you wanna hop on? It's starting to lag the game out. Everything is like freezing.
I don't know what's happening.
Ruby, wait, where are you? Are you upstairs? You died?
Bleh.
Oh no. Wait, Ruby left the game? Did the virus kick her? Okay, you know what? Forget this thing. I'm escaping through my pumpkin mobile. Let's go, pumpkin mobile. We gotta go. Oh no, this thing is spreading so fast. I gotta go. It's not behind me, is it? Wait, what? What happened? Kicked by an operator. Are you kidding me? I think the glitch touched me.
Oh, did you get kicked too? I told you we should have evacuated.
All right, now we have to find a new place to live. That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.